I'm Gita with Uptown Drapes, and today we are going to show you how to measure for your very own fabric romans. Fabric romans are a really great way to give your room an awesome pick-me-up. There are a couple things to consider when you're ordering your Roman shades, and they have to do with the measuring. So we're going to show you how to measure for an inside mount Roman and an outside mount Roman today. Both ways are really easy to do. You really only need three things when you're measuring: a tape measure, a pen or pencil, and a sketch pad. For an inside mount Roman, you're first going to find the width of your window. You want to measure this very precise down to the 1/8 of an inch. And then write that number down. One thing to know, when you give us the width, when we create your Roman, we're going to automatically take 1/4 of an inch off the left side and 1/4 of an inch off the right side. That's the standard deduction. So don't take any deductions when ordering this. Just give us your tight measurement down to that very 1/8 of an inch, and we'll do the rest for you. Next, you need to find the length of your window. Again, we want you to measure really tight to the very closest 1/8 of an inch from the bottom to the top. And then write that measurement down. Guess what? That is it. So simple. Those are the two measurements you're going to want to enter when you're placing the order for your Roman. Just keep in mind, we will always ask for the width first and then the length next. Don't get them mixed up, or we're going to have a problem with your Roman fitting in your window, but you're going to be fine. Next, we're going to measure for an outside mount Roman. This is going to be a little bit different than the inside mount Roman, and it all depends on where you want that Roman to sit in relation to your window. But we're going to teach you how and give you some good pointers to get it just right. Just like before, we're going to start measuring for the width of your Roman shade first. What you're going to do is consider the fact if you have trim or not. If you don't have trim, we want you to take the inside mount of your window opening and then add 1.5 inches to the left side and 1.5 inches to the right side. So take your window width measurement, add a total of 3 inches, and write that measurement down. That's going to be the final width of your Roman, and that's going to come finished from side to side. If you do have trim around your windows, we want you to do it a little bit different. We're going to take the outside edge of your left trim and measure all the way over to the outside edge of your right trim. And then on top of that measurement, you'll add 1.5 inches to the left and 1.5 inches to the right. That's going to give you the exact width that you're going to enter for your Roman, and your Roman is going to come exactly that width. Next, we're going to find the length of your Roman. We recommend going about 8 or 9 inches above the opening of your window, regardless if you have trim or not. Once you have that marked about 8 or 9 inches above the opening of your window, continue to measure down to the bottom where you want that Roman to stop. If you do have trim around your window, we suggest going 1.5 inches below the edge of your trim for your length. If you don't have trim around your window, we recommend going 1.5 inches below the window opening. Just a little detail to mention, when you open your Roman and you've got a classic Roman, when it is lifted all the way up and you have your cute folds showing, it's most likely going to be between 11 and 12 inches long. So that's something I get asked all the time, and it's just important to sort of keep that in mind. Believe it or not, that is all you need to do when measuring your Romans. Now, let's go have fun choosing some fabric and some of the other details involved and place your order. Once you've placed your order and your Romans arrive, be sure to watch our next video that explains how to install your very own custom Romans and do it like a pro.